Hi, I'm Samir Jain. I thought that today I would talk about what exactly is an asset management platform. It's a lot more than having a bunch of guys that are investing. An asset management platform really is about creating a platform that has multiple functions, multiple levels of control, and these controls are in the forms of things like someone or a function that provides investment oversight across all portfolios. It's about having a risk monitoring function, which could have things like centralized liability, asset risk. It's about having operational oversight over operations, over third party service providers. It's about having relationships with external advisors that bring in detached, objective valuation skills that have documented procedures in place with multiple levels of review. It's about having compliance with the laws of a country, with regulations. It's things like legal audit risk. It's about having outsourced administrative functions with independent third parties. It's having procedures in place that require approval for new products. So, a lot of people who worked in investments tend to think that so long as you're a good portfolio manager, you should be able to create an asset management firm. I think that is very short sighted. An asset management platform really should be about a bunch of things. It should be about setting in place a structure where you have seamless integration with third party service providers. And these are folks like fund custodians, fund administrators. The rules require that you have independent directors. If you're setting up your own fund, you need to have prime broker relationships in place. You need a lot of legal counsel work to be done, tax preparation, external auditors. So these are services that are typically done outside the firm. So getting these services in place is extremely important. And then what is extremely important too is having certain functions, a risk management function, a legal function, a compliance function, an audit and risk review function, product control, product management, sales. All of these are vital building blocks for creating an asset management firm. Most of us have worked in very narrow functional areas, so we may know our particular area extremely well, but that does not mean that one is ready to set up an asset management firm. I'll give you an example. So, for example, everyone says that yes, we do risk and we do it quite well. But what exactly do you mean by risk management? What do you mean by risk management processes? What do you mean by control? So, risk management, when you're setting up a fund at its inception, is very different from risk management when your fund is up and running, ongoing risk management. So, during the inception stage, you need to evaluate as a risk manager a fund strategy, the products it can trade in, the portfolio manager's expertise. So you need to develop a risk limit framework for each fund that is going to be run off that platform. And all of these are going to have certain commonalities with slight variance. Things like understanding the risk sensitivity and concentration limits of a fund, the leverage limits that a fund is allowed to employ, capital adequacy limits, how much of drawdown you can have in P&L, what drawdown should trigger management action, what are the permissible product limits you need to set for a fund. How do you value a fund, the fund's valuation methodology? So you need to have appropriate model validations in partnership with external funds, external firms that specialize in this. It's important to have operational processes that reconcile the fund with the fund administration process. You need to know how to assess counterparty risks, to manage counterparty approvals. So all of this is not trivial. The way you are able to independently monitor position data feeds, the way all of these flow into your market risk framework. You need to be able to work with product committees. You need to know if you're putting in your own capital, proprietary capital, whether you're meeting your internal standards for minimum return on capital. So you see, just setting up a fund is not easy. And once you've got your fund running, there's a lot of back office stuff that goes on behind the scenes in well-managed firms. So you will need a daily risk report, daily limits monitoring. You'll need to keep an eye on analyzing your key metrics. You need to make sure that your portfolio manager is not moving into a style drift. You need to make sure that what you signed up for has not changed the risk return profile. And when it does, one needs to be able to resolve material divergence from when you had earlier on at fund inception agreed on certain things. So managing drawdown trigger breaches, discussing position strategy level action plans with portfolio managers, managing your value at risk, being able to present that at monthly valuation committee meetings, making sure that your capital adequacy is in place, that your stress scenarios, that your forward-looking scenarios, that your whatever you look at, 6 historical scenarios, they are in place, to discuss your hedges, and to have periodic fiduciary committee interactions to ensure that you have best execution in place, you're resolving any outstanding valuation issues that come up, that compliance has no problems with any related party transactions, that there are no conflicts of interest, that there are no customer complaints, etc., etc. So setting up an asset management platform and running it properly is, in my view, a lot more different a ball game than being a good portfolio manager. Especially important in today's times, actually. Thank you so much for listening in. Bye-bye.